everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Portal. So tonight, I'm just going live because we have Supergirl starting today, um, and I wanted to get another opinion about the Superman movie. So I'm actually going to bring a few guests on that I wanted to ask what they thought about the movie when since they just seen it for the first time. So let me introduce you to these are my nephews. Uh, Nicholas and Jackson, they just saw the movie for the first time this past weekend. And the movie I'm going to be talking about is Superman. So I wanted to get their opinion before we go see Supergirl this weekend. Uh, a younger audience because that's what this movie was actually designed for. Younger audiences, not more so people that have been watching Superman for years. So like I said, when I first saw it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I probably would give it a 3.5, 4 stars. I wanted to get somebody else's opinion. So, like I said, I want to introduce you to my nephews, Nicholas and Jackson. So, you guys go ahead and say hi.
Hi.
And what did you guys think about the movie?
It was cool.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Okay. This was the first time that y'all seen this movie, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to say, I am a huge Superman fan. Probably been watching Superman since I was a kid. And this movie actually introduced quite a few different characters. We got Hawk Girl, we got Mr. Terrific, we got Lex, which is pretty cool. Of everybody that you saw in this movie, who do you think was your favorite character in the movie?
Crypto.
The dog. Okay. What about you, Nicholas?
Superman.
You did like Superman? Okay. Well, what's the favorite thing that you enjoyed about seeing Superman?
Um, he he like um he he's strong and he like defeats like everybody.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool with him being strong. The one thing I do have to say about Superman, he's like a big boy scout. He is probably the strongest person on the planet, but he doesn't show his strength when you first see him. I know a lot of people say he seems kind of soft or wimpy, because he doesn't. He could hurt somebody, but he never really does that when he first, shows that. Now, Jackson, you said you like the dog. What was your favorite part about the dog?
Whenever the dog attacked Luthor.
Yeah.
Hayward.
Yeah, I have to agree. The dog was pretty cool, and I absolutely love this guy that played Lex Luthor. I think he did a fantastic job as Lex. He was really ruthless as a person. He took the dog, which was kind of weird to me, but the dog did kind of attack him at the end of the movie, which I laughed so. Anybody else that you guys enjoyed in the movie besides these, the dog and Superman?
Um,
No, not
the
really.
robot.
The robot. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That one, when I see the robots, a lot of people don't know the history behind that. I think that's kind of cool because those robots lead into another story that we may see later on. I'm not sure. So hope they do that. Another, I have to say, like you said, I like the robots. I loved Lex Luthor, the character guy. Another person I think was pretty cool, when it comes to the Justice Gang, I love Mr. Terrific. I think he was probably one of the coolest guys. He went to find Superman in the Black. He had that those steep beard, and he was fighting all those people. That was just so cool. Did you guys enjoy that scene?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was just fighting them all.
Yeah, he was so cool in that. I know a lot of people had issues with the Green Lantern guys, Guy Gardner as Green Lantern. Do you guys know much about the Green Lantern Corps or the Green Lantern people?
Not really.
Okay. What about Hawk Girl?
No.
Oh, her, kind
Yeah,
of.
kinda. Yeah, so she's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with these characters. I cannot say much because, like I said, the next movie is going to be Supergirl. They're writing the next Superman movie, so hopefully we'll get some more information on that. Um, Anything else you guys liked about the movie when y'all watched it?
I like the action scenes. The action scenes.
Okay.
I like when Superman was fighting like the hammer guy, and he just kept getting back up.
I was going to say, yeah, the Camera Baravia guy. I thought that was pretty cool. And Lex Luthor, giving the instructions was interesting. You know, he was a pretty interesting character being. I think they're going to say that he was more of, what is it? I didn't like that they used the word Ultraman because that's a completely different character, but I didn't mind that they called, that he was just a what is it, a clone of Superman, which wasn't too bad. I think that was a pretty good fight at the end. I like that as well. And then I love when Crypto was throwing all those little balls, so he couldn't fight anymore. So that was really cool. So let me just ask, since it was your first time seeing it, if you were to rate this movie on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being great, being not so great, what would you give this? Jackson, you go ahead first.
Um,
I I would rate it like maybe a 3.
Okay. What about you, Nicholas?
I would rate it like a 4, a 5.
Okay. Cool. So next week I will be talking about Supergirl because I'm gonna hopefully see that tomorrow. So we're gonna go see that one tomorrow. And then I want to discuss Supergirl so we can see what that's like. Maybe later on I'll get you guys' opinion on that movie to see what you guys thought about it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you guys want to say before we leave? Close up?
No.
All right. So again, I want to thank you guys for joining me. They have their own channel on YouTube. Would you tell everybody what your channel is?
What's the channel? The Marshall family.
The
The
Marshall.
Marshall. All right. So check them out on YouTube as well. Again, I will probably be back sometime this weekend. I want to thank everybody for watching. Also hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Okay.